welcome to my corner. I bring you good tidings this very hot afternoon, wherever you're watching me from. My name is Precious and I'm a YouTuber based here in Lagos State, Nigeria. But a few days ago was the Academy Awards, and there was an altercation that happened between Will Smith and Chris Rock, the comedian. That's why we're here. That's why I'm here, to drop my 2 cents, what I think about what happened. Let's get into the okay, let's recap on what we saw that played out. So at the 94th Academy Awards, there was an altercation between Will Smith and Chris Rock. Now, Chris Rock made a joke. We all saw Will Smith laugh about the joke. He was laughing. And I think Jada, Pinkett, his wife, didn't perceive the joke very well. So she made faces like... And of course, she was sitting by the side of Will Smith, and I think he saw her face, he saw her reaction, and he walked up the stage and gave Chris Rock a very resounding dirty slap and left. He went back to his seat. Chris Rock was still trying to calm the whole situation down, and he goes, "Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth."
Wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Joke.
There were mixed reactions because after a while there was a backstage video where Denzel Washington and Tyler Perry was trying to talk Will Smith. They were trying to calm him down and all that because he was having serious breakdown as far as I'm concerned. Now, here's my opinion. I've seen a lot of people give their opinions about the situation. Some people say the joke wasn't that deep. See, you deserve slapped. Get out! Chris Rock made a joke about G.I. Jane. Realized that a lot of people felt Will Smith overreacted. He reacted because the joke wasn't that deep, according to them. Then scrolling down, especially on the Nigerian internet space, I realized a couple of people don't know. A lot of people didn't even hear what Chris Rock said. Chris Rock made a joke about G.I. Jane. Now, G.I. Jane is a movie, an action movie that was released in 1997. It's a 1997 movie where the lead character was Jordan O'Neill. Jordan O'Neill was the first woman to go through the SEAL training, the Navy SEAL training, and in order for her to complete the training, she had to cut her hair. And that earned her the role G.I. Jane. Yeah? Now, Jada Pinkett. Chris Rock made a joke and said about G.I. Jane 2. Now, Jada Pinkett, as we all know, has been on low court, not by choice, but because she suffers from a condition called alopecia. Now, alopecia is a hair loss condition, and she recently opened up about her condition. She recently opened up about her struggles. She's been struggling with it for a while now, so she spoke about it and she's always open about it on her shows, on her social media handle. And she recently went completely bald because she said she was having a shower and a chunk of her hair fell off. Yeah, that's what Chris Rock had an opinion about. That's what Chris Rock decided to joke about. And people are out here saying it's not that deep. Well, I don't condone violence. I don't think it was okay for Will Smith to slap. In fact, I don't think it was okay for him to go and slap Chris Rock as at the time he slapped him. I think it was wrong timing. But On the other hand, Chris Rock deserved the slap. Mind you, in 2016, Chris Rock also made a lousy joke about Jada Pinkett and Will and his wife, about not being invited to the 2016 Oscars. And now Will was of course invited. He was there, and you decided to make another silly joke. I think at first Will didn't get the joke because he laughed at first. But when he saw his wife, I think she picked the joke immediately. When he saw his wife, as a man that he is, he had to support his wife. He had to go and test. No, he has to go and let me not say test. What did he do to Chris Rock? He had to just sample his face a bit just to bring him back. Like, see, there are some limits you don't cross. There are some lines you don't cross. Stay the hell in your space. Stay in your space. You know, if you want to joke, you can joke. But when it comes to joking about people's condition, people's ailments, I see people say it's not alopecia is not an ailment. She's not sick. Are you okay? Are you okay? Do you know what it is for somebody that has hair to go bald, like completely bald, just because her hair keeps falling off? You don't get to joke with people's weaknesses and conditions, especially the ones they open up themselves to them, but they had the guts or they had the strength to share with you, to share with everybody that they think they could draw strength from, and you decide to make a joke, a lousy joke about it just because you're a comedian. And Will Smith, on the other hand, should have handled it better. He should have done better, because see, that's a very important night of his life. That is something that it's not going to go away. No matter the apology he gives, no matter what he says, it's not going to go away. It's always going to be okay. He slapped Chris Rock at the Academy Award, but then again, you see, Will Smith, I think he has had it up to here with everybody. See, people have been on Will Smith's case. People have been on Will's case since the whole I think it should be 2020, the August Athena's entanglement with Jada. You see, and a lot of people made a whole lot of joke about the whole thing. That's his marriage. He knows what's best for him. He's enjoying it that way. Now they've left it, and now you want to make a joke. It was okay when you were saying, you were laughing about his decision to stay with a woman or to stay in an open marriage. That was fine. That's a personal decision. But you see, when you're talking about an ailment, when you're talking about a weakness, when you're talking about a condition that you did not put yourself into, and somebody feels the need to want to make a joke about it, my boy, I don't want to give an impression that I always like violence, but at the end of the day, I like the fact that he had to stand up for his wife. I like the fact that he was there at that point to, even though I like the fact that he defended his wife. Yeah, I could imagine what she goes through behind closed doors. I could imagine before he could have reacted that way. Trust me, I think she's extremely insecure about it. Very insecure about it. Now, seeing somebody coming out and mock the wife, all in the name of a joke. I think he was supposed to slap Chris Rock, but he wasn't supposed to slap him on the stage. You see, he wasn't supposed to slap him. He was supposed to give him that slap. He deserved that slap, but not the way he handled it. I think he should have done it backstage. I think he should have controlled himself, just held it for a while and go backstage and land him the beautiful slap. But his choice, though. At the end of the day, what has been done is done. Some people online said Jada has finally used Kayamata on Will Smith. That one I don't know, but one thing I know is he won the Academy Award for Best Actor. The next day, or in fact the next day, the internet space was on fire because his kids started milking the situation almost immediately. His son was tweeting. They didn't keep quiet. They milked the situation, which is good, which is very beautiful to see. You see everybody standing up, like that family where everybody is on the same page. That's good. Most women are rejoicing that finally somebody was able to stand up for a woman as a when she needed that, like a man was able to stand up for a woman when she needed him the most. Like she was going through it. You should have seen her reaction. If you watched the video very well, you would see her instant reaction. Immediately Chris Rock made the joke. So she was going through it. A couple of people have different opinions. Some say he shouldn't have. Some said she should have controlled her husband. Some say she keeps making him do the most. And some are happy he had to slap. He later apologized to the Academy when they made his speech. Apologized to his family, apologized to the Academy, apologized to his fans, and omitted Chris Rock. He didn't apologize to Chris Rock, so he did it with his full chest. Like, I did my house, come and beat me. That's what he did. Like, if you try it again, I'm gonna slap you again. Let it sink, let it sink. He did not control it very well because it could have gone south. If it was somebody else, he might not be lucky. The person might be pressing charges after that. You see? But I guess he was lucky because Chris Rock, of course, is not pressing charges. And the next day, Nicki Minaj tweeted something that I like, that I loved, you know. Like, she was of the opinion that, see, Will Smith did the right thing. He had to, because see, Will is the only person that sees Jada at her weakest moments. He's the only person that knows what exactly she's going through when it comes to her condition. So I think he reacted based on that. That was why he first, you know, it was funny to him, but when he looked to his side and he saw Jada not perceiving the joke very well, he had to react. He had to stand up for her, and that's a good thing. I've been on take sides, but I'm with Nikki on this one. I'm with her on this one. I am with her on this. I'm with her on this. It's not like we're saying violence it's the only way, but when it comes to standing up for what you love, which he later said that, which Will Smith later said, love made him do a lot of nasty things, and which is the truth, because love also would have made him would have messed up one of the most important days of his career. He could have, because I think I saw something about the Academy considering removing him and all that. A lot of reactions. You see, it's just okay. Everybody should know. Yes, and there are limits. Everybody should know there are places you don't touch, even though you're a comedian, you know. But when it comes to making jokes about people's ailment, people's condition, some people even as much as make jokes are like, okay, especially Nigerian comedians, which I know very soon, you know, Nigerians like copy and paste. They don't start anything. As long as Bianca has done her own, they have a local mentor. Now there's an international mentor. Trust me, it's about to go down on the Nigerian entertainment space. Comedians are going to be getting it if they do not condone, or if they do not control their joke. If they don't put out, if they don't stop putting out silly jokes. Yeah, people are going through it. The way you talk to this person might be way different from the way this person has perceived it. One of the jokes, as in, if there's anybody that is supposed to first start this whole slapping first, now Two-Face, because hey, Nigerian comedian, they milked that guy. And my highlight of this whole thing was Lupita Nyong'o. If you had seen, have you saying you know, in fact, Lupita is me, I am Lupita, Lupita is I. Because if you need to see Lupita's facial expression, like from when everything was playing out, she had different faces. She was like, eh? What? She kept on making the faces. You know, she was sitting very close to you by his side, so she was the person that you could get the full glare. Like you could get you can even make a story from her face. I think I'm going to be adding some of her faces that she made somewhere around. You know, and when I kept seeing the memes, of course, started dropping on Lupita Nyong'o, I was like, okay, I wasn't the only person that actually caught her face when she kept making those faces. I was like, really, you see, that was my highlight of the night. But at the end of the day, it's okay to be weak. It's okay to open up about your condition. It's okay to speak to people. What isn't okay is to make nasty jokes about the situation people trust you, or the information people trust you with. I saw a tweet where somebody said, just imagine Chris Rock decides to press charges and you just see Will Smith after receiving the award. You see, after receiving the award, and then the next picture you see of him is with a mugshot in front of everybody. He could have handled it a different way. He could have gone to behind this stage, behind the scene, and whoop his ass if he could. But I think he can, because you know those action movies, some of them, I don't know, but it will help me beat Chris Rock more, you know, just to put it out there. But messing him up at that awards wasn't what it at all, and it shouldn't be condoned. That's my 2 kobo. If throughout this video you were hearing boom 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 boom, see, there's this man somewhere that is, I don't know what that man has been hitting since. I think there's a construction going on somewhere, and since he just keep going, but I ignored him and acted like he doesn't exist. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first person to know when I post a video. My name is Precious. Some of you can call me Uzo. I'll see you in my next video.